Ridiculously expensive items Lil Pump owns.
2 more bust downs because I was bored. Now I got 5 bust downs on my arm.
$360,000 self-portrait chain. Rappers are very well known for their jewelry. Whether it be a nice watch, chain, or ring, these celebrities love to show off their style. However, one item that really sticks out is Lil Pump's self-portrait chain. Known for his outlandish taste, the Gucci Gang rapper designed his latest chain to be made like the cartoon likeness of himself, which used the cover of his debut album, Lil Pump. Constructed by Icebox Diamond & Watches, the Ice-style necklace depicts a cartoon take on Pump's face, complete with grills and multicolored locks, and a signature face tattoo. Valued at $360,000 USD, there's no word on how many diamonds went into making this chain, but it appears that varying size of point diamonds and baguette cuts, along with a mixture of gold, white gold, and rose gold, were used. The chain is very well done and depicts the young rapper almost perfectly. Here's a video of the chain in action. Let us know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below, and don't worry, this is just the beginning of the list. We still have a lot more crazy expensive items to look at, so be sure to keep on watching. Lamborghini Aventador. Of course, we couldn't make this video without a luxury car in it, as many rappers love their cars. Lil Pump does as well. But what's funny about this vehicle is the backstory behind it. So Lil Pump actually purchased this hot rod about a year ago. What you all probably didn't know is that he returned it just within 2 weeks of buying it. Apparently because Pump almost got into an accident in the car. Yeah, I definitely would not want to see that thing on the road if Pump were driving that recklessly. It's estimated that the rapper paid over 400 grand for his vehicle and bought it to celebrate his birthday. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you start making a lot of money. Either way, this is definitely something we had to include on the list for how fancy and crazy the backstory was. Not to mention the price up there as well. $10,000 pillow. Yes, you heard right, a pillow. This item may not be worth the $400,000 Lambo or the $360,000 chain, but come on, it's a darn pillow. Why would anyone need a $10,000 pillow? It's beyond us. But if you got the money, I guess why not spend it, right? Well, Pump had no issues in flexing his recent purchase on the gram, making good on his Gucci Gang lyrics and even going as far as decking out the entire house with luxury designer's gear. Holding up a stack of cash to his ear, it seems as though Pump has more than enough money to spare. The pillow was custom made by the Gucci brand, and as many of you know, the company is not cheap at all. I just can't wrap my head around that Pump spent as much as some people purchase their cars for just on a pillow. This item had to deserve a spot on this list because of just how insane it is. And the price as well. I'm just shocked, but hey, I guess when you got the money, you just buy some crazy things. Drug Addict's Chain. There's been a lot of rappers who've had some crazy and outlandish chains made. Recently, Lion & Co. revealed a new chain and charm that he did for Lil Pump that was inspired by a British rock group and one of Pump's latest singles, Drug Addict.
Whole gang full of drug addicts. Ooh, chill.
Alliance just shared a glimpse of the new chain that he was commissioned for to do for Lil Pump. His new chain was inspired by Pump's song Drug Addict, and it also features the iconic Rolling Stone tongue logo. The chain is a two-tone Miami Gucci link, while the massive pendant is decked out with diamonds and allusions to ecstasy pills and a lean cup in the corner. It's a pretty hefty chain and another gawky piece for Lil Pump to add to his collection. Pump debuted the chain during his appearance at the VMAs. While we're not 100% sure as to how much this piece of jewelry cost, we can estimate that it was a lot of money. Our approximate is about 400 grand. Imagine spending that much on a necklace. Like, you could literally go out and buy a new house and plus some more with that cash. But like we said earlier, if you have the money to spend, why not go for it? But it seems like the chain and jewelry make Pump a happy person. Either way, this chain does look really fancy, and I like how it resembles Pump's own song. But we had to include this one on the list for how insane the purchase was and how much it really costed. Be sure to keep on watching as we reveal even more crazy expensive items that this rapper owns. Lil Pump dropped $750,000 on diamond watches for his entourage.
Get it! Hold on, drop it on the way. Hold up.
I got it. Now, this isn't necessarily something the rapper owns, but more so of something he went out and bought for other people. If you ask me, that's even more insane. Being part of Lil Pump's Gucci Gang comes with some pretty sweet perks. Last year, the 17-year-old stopped by New York jewelry store Avion & Co. and purchased 5 diamond-encrusted watches for the members of his crew. TMZ reported a rep for the Bling Boutique told Page 6 that Pump spent between $100,000 and $200,000 on each of these sparkling timepieces, which included styles by ultra-luxe brands, Rolex, Audemars, Piguet. TMZ captured footage of Pump inside the shop where the Gucci Gang rapper showed off his bust-down watches that are covered down in diamonds. He also copped out the same iced watches for his whole team to show his appreciation. Even Pump's lawyer was able to get himself a bust-down from the entertainer, which would make sense considering all the deals he's helped Pump negotiate over the months of his stardom. The videographer filming for the outlet also asked the rising star some questions about his jewelry game, and even makes a bet. He wagers with the rapper that if he can guess correctly the worth of the piece that he's wearing, Pump has to cop him something from the store as well. Unfortunately, the videographer shot too high. His guess of $875,000 was not correct. Here's some footage of the crew and Pump buying the watches.
Oh man,
You
show me
know,
what you just got.
we just bought the whole team bust down.
Porsche Cayman. In the world of hip-hop, bragging has always been at the forefront. And today, thanks to the advent of social media, rappers are free to indulge in the art of grandstanding multiple times a day. And that means the acts of eating at fancy restaurants, partying at an exclusive club, or buying a new shiny ride can be broadcasted around the world easily and promptly. Pump talks about how he's the youngest flexer on the expletive planet and proclaims that, "I know why they hate me. This is why they hate me." One day later, the 17-year-old rapper followed up that post with an update on his roughly 24 hours of owning a Porsche. Sadly, the Cayman now sports a bit of front-end damage, mostly to the hood. We're not really sure how he managed to do that, unless he ran up under a truck. Regardless, he accompanied the pic with an interesting comment saying, "I just crashed the Porsche. Ooh." We're not exactly sure what ooh means, but we're assuming it's a way of showing remorse. Kind of like, ooh. But besides that, it's the kind of thing that makes true Porsche fanatics and real purveyors of hip-hop cringe. The poor yellow Cayman, along with the future of the music industry, will be in our thoughts and prayers moving forward. Well, there you have it. Basically, we could say that Pump spent over 200 grand on a car just to wreck it within a day. And honestly, I'm not surprised. It's no wonder he decided to return that Lamborghini we talked about earlier on. Let's just say if you see Lil Pump on the streets driving, you better watch out because you don't know what that man's gonna do. Gold grills. $100,000. Lil Pump has plenty of things to be smiling about these days. Whether it's making it onto this year's XXL freshman cover, shooting videos with Gucci Mane and Charlie Sheen, or readying his Harvard dropout mixtape, the Florida sensation has a lot of reasons to be smiling. However, the biggest reason that Lil Pump is smiling a lot these days is the fact that he got his braces taken off recently, after having them on for the past 6 years. Immediately after getting the braces off, mind you, Pump went straight to the jeweler and got his mouth measured for a new grill. And now we know what it looks like. Pump posted a clip on his Instagram story of him showing off his new custom grill. But surprisingly enough, it's not iced out with diamonds, like you might think. Instead, Pump went for the Trick Daddy gangsta look, and is rocking all gold in his mouth. Check out the clip and let us know what you guys think. Are you a fan of the gold, or do you think he should have tossed in some diamonds? Personally, I think having a grill would be very annoying and hard to wear. Like, it must be somewhat uncomfortable, having all that weight covering your teeth. It's not exactly a fun thing to have, but hey, some rappers just like to show off their cash. And if that means a gold grill, that's what it's gonna take. Dropping $4.5 million on a house because he got bored.
I got bored, so you know what I did? I went and dropped $4.5 million on a house.
Yes, he got bored. And we'll go into detail in a little bit here. There's a lot of mixed opinions about Lil Pump. Many younger listeners idolize him and picture him at the top of the rap game. Others don't see him in the picture at all. Wherever you stand, it's difficult to deny the impact that he's had with his signals thus far. Both Gucci Gang and now XXXTENTACION are bangers. While his lyrical talent hasn't yet to be displayed in full, the man can definitely make a catchy song. He also loves to stir the pot a little bit. His track FJ Cole was exactly what it sounds like, dragging J. Cole's name through the dirt. Cole seemingly responds to it on 1985, offering advice to anyone that the shoe fits for. One of Cole's critiques was spending habits of young rappers, seemingly singling out Pump, noting that you could have bought a crib with all that bread that you done blew. Jetski looks to have taken his advice and has copped himself a new home. Posting a video to his Instagram page, Pump revealed that he spent $4.5 million on a new house because he got bored. In the video, Pump says he's been hearing stupid people talking about how he's going to go broke. The Florida rapper promises him that not only will he not go broke, he will stay filthy rich. Here's the video of the house that he bought for fun.
$4.5 million on a house. You know why? Cause
let us know what you guys think about this purchase. I mean, he certainly did prove J. Cole wrong, but the fact is he's not even moving in, which is the crazy part. This purchase marks as one of the most crazy ones that the rapper has ever made, and therefore we had to include it on this list. XXXTENTACION chain. Lil Pump's infamous catchphrase XXXTENTACION has taken over the world, and now it proudly rests around his neck, adorned with diamonds. The rapper loves to shop at Avion Jewelers, and he loves to indulge in Gucci. But this time, he made sure to celebrate the new piece with the maker himself. Pump purchased an XXXTENTACION chain from Avion Jewelers for a reported $180,000. He even promoted his good friend and owner of the designer jewelry shop, Elliot Avion. on his Instagram page. Just like his Dragon X chain, this one represents the rapper himself. I think it's cool that he likes to get jewelry made for what he does. Here's a clip of Lil Pump showing off the piece of jewelry.
Yeah. You know, just dropped 180 on a skittered piece.
And there you have it. Those are the most expensive items that Lil Pump owns. So which of these do you think is your favorite? Also, do you think that this is a waste of money? Do you think he should be investing and saving for his future? Do you think he'll go broke? Or do you think he'll just keep on making money and nothing will matter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.